Hello, fellow people, and today I'll be retaking a look at the Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee War for Cybertron Trilogy Deluxe Class Origin Bumblebee. So, this figure is from the Buzzworthy line, as I said earlier, and he's a Target exclusive, and probably Toys R Us for anyone who is not from the US. Yeah. Anyway, so taking a look at the figure in robot mode, you can see how he looks, and the painting and sculpting is great. You can see how they did try to add some aspects of his G1 design, but considering how that was how he looked in the show with that saucer mode. And yeah, it actually doesn't look bad, and it actually fits well. And I like how the vents on the underside of his chest actually don't seem to stand out. Yeah. And taking a look at the face, it doesn't look bad, and I like the metallic blue that they used. It is a bit wide, a bit too wide, and it is a bit too slim on the side. Look at that. That is cursed. Anyways, aside from that, let's move on to his accessories. He comes with 7. Yeah, 7. So, 5 of them are literally fuel rods, and I'm not sure what they were used for in the show because I never watched it. I only watched the 86 movie. Anyways, so you can see how they're cast out of an orange clear plastic, and they have a shimmer effect to them. And like I showed earlier, you can only store them. You can't really store them anywhere, and he can only hold them like that, due to how there's this part is just blocking the 5mm peg. I'm wondering if G-Axis could do it, though. I'll test that out later. Anyways, so another accessory is his handgun. And you can see right here, the sculpting is not that bad, and it looks way better than what we got with the core class figure. It's also bluish compatible. Be right back. As you can see right there, there it is. And he also comes with this jetpack. Why does he come with the jetpack? I genuinely don't know. It doesn't really fit his character well, but you can at least give it to Siege Sidewipe, and though it does seem a bit down, I'm not sure why. And it is also bluish compatible, as you can see right there. And because of it being hollow, you could just store this gun inside of it. And you could place it on his back. Heck yeah, for weapon storage. And I don't think that was in the instructions. Anyways, so let's move on to wait, what? No, the problems with the figure. It's he paint scratches. When you look at his chest, you can clearly see that it's paint scratched, and it does not look great. You can also see that some parts of his legs are already paint chipping, as you can see right there. I don't really mind the kibble, since that's mostly due to how they didn't even change his design in the G1 cartoon. They left him in his Earth mode. So in result, this is the aftermath. Yeah, the kibble I don't actually mind, since, like I said earlier. Anyways, so let's move on to visibility now, shall we? Ball joint at the head. He can look up that far and down that far. And a faux butterfly joint. His arms can spread out that far. Bicep swivel. Forearm. Wait, what? And over 90-degree elbow bend at the elbow. What else? Sword hand. A waist swivel. Surprising. Wait, what? No, it isn't. Yeah, this isn't scripted, if you're wondering. You can kick that far. Pathetic. And back that far. Still pathetic. A thigh swivel. A below 90-degree knee bend. His foot can do that. And it can also do that. You can extend it forwards. And that doesn't look great. A maximum pivot. And yeah, this figure is actually decently posable, though it does seem a bit off on some parts, especially on the legs. Yeah, let's just move on to size comparisons now, shall we? Here we compare next to the Piggy duo, as you can see right there, and they're almost the same size. Here we have them compared next to Battle Class Shockwave, as you can see right there. Here we have them compared next to Core Class Bumblebee, and the Spike minifigure he came with, as you can see right there. And here we are, compare next to Earthrise Cliff Jumper. They look completely different, mostly due to how this is a new mold, but honestly, doesn't look bad. And here we are, compare next to Earthrise Wheeljack. And I kind of wish they did an Origin Wheeljack already. Anyways, here we are, compare next to Netflix Sideswipe. And just going to take out the backpack quickly and freaking heck, I forgot there was his handgun. There you go. Here we have the backpack, the jetpack onto him. Yeah. And here we have him compared next to Legacy G-Axis. Oh, freaking. I didn't expect it to be this. I forgot he was actually that tall. Yeah, as you can see right there. And yes, he can actually hold the fuel rods like that. So, and it's not entirely surprising considering how his hands open. Anyways, let's move on to transformation now, shall we? So it is pretty interesting, and it's kind of difficult. I guess it's difficult. I don't know if it is though. So bring this backpack, and then you unfold this panel out, tab this onto this clear plastic piece, and there you go. Then you just untab the chest, like so. Then you bring it out, you bring it up to his head, and then you do this. Anyways, then you unfold, then you rotate the arms at this part, and so it gives more clearance for this. Rotate the waist so it gives the arms more clearance. Fold the hands inside of his wrists, tab them together. There you go. Now then, moving on. Then you just you'll almost tab this in so you have more clearance to tab the legs together. So do this. You will unfold this panel out, and then you just bring this and then you just have that in there. Bring out this panel. It's on the ball joint, so be careful. And then you just tab this in. You do the same steps on the other side. Just demonstrating that right here. Freaking heck. And then you tab these together, as you can see right there. And there you go. You just bring this piece, and then you just have this piece together, and there you go. Here we have him in his flying saucer mode. And to be honest, the actual look of it doesn't look bad. My only problem is just that his color matching is abysmal. Like you can see, there's this different shade of yellow over here, then a different shade of yellow, then a different shade of yellow, but this is clear plastic, so it gets a pass for that. Then you can see it's all over the place with the shadings of yellow. Like, look at that. What the frick? Why were they inconsistent with the yellow? They could have just used the same yellow, to be honest. Anyways, so you can place the weapons onto him. You just place this handgun onto there, or on the other side of the wings. As for the jetpack, you can just place it on top, just taking this out of Sideswipe. And to be honest, this actually doesn't look bad. As you can see right there. And honestly, I'm actually frankly impressed with this alt mode. Like, look at it. And yeah, the painting and sculpting isn't bad at all. And I like how the chest just becomes the front piece of the alt mode. Anyways, so can he roll? Well, he slides, but I'd rather not risk it since these parts are quite literally on the ground, and I'd rather not risk paint scratching that. Anyways, so let's just move on to size comparisons now, shall we? Here we are, we're next to Bumblebee and Spiked, as you can see right there. Here we are, we're next to the Piggy Duo. Freaking heck, stay. Here we are, we're next to Battle Class Shockwave, Earthrise Cliff Jumper, and Netflix Wheeljack. And that duo stands out. So, my overall final thoughts on this figure. The figure's really great. So I like the alt mode, the transformation's not that bad, and the robot mode's also not that bad either. So would I recommend him? Yeah, But if you find him in over $100, don't get him. It's not really worth the price. Anyways, this is basically it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.